Hello, today I'm going to walk you through the first couple lessons of Expert JavaScript. So on the teacher dashboard to access this, you're going to go to Courses, JavaScript. I selected Expert, and now I'm going to go ahead and click it. So JavaScript is used a lot to build video games or to add additional things to your website. So we're going to see a lot of vars, and what var stands for is variable. So what I'm doing in this first line is I'm going to declare the word 5 mean the number 5. Line 2 over here, console log. So what console log does is it outputs the information. So when you type something into console log, then you're telling the computer this is what I want to show on my screen. So as you can see, what line 1 did was var 5, the letters FIVE represent the numerical 5. And then I'm telling my computer on line 2 console log that I want you to output the assigned variable of the word 5, and then it's going to show the number because that's the variable I assigned it to be. So this next lesson is going to continue with variables. So I'm going to assign the word 7. I'm going to assign it the variable as number 7. I'm also going to take the word 8 and I'm going to assign it the variable number 8. So what line 3 is going to do is I'm going to use my console log and I'm going to add the word 7, which as in line 1 represents the number 7, and the word 8, which in line 2 I've assigned it to mean the number 8. I'm going to add those two together, and then you can see the sum is on the computer screen right here, 15. Next, we're going to look at strings. Strings are used a lot for text. So if you notice, it doesn't have any numbers in it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assign my variable string to be hello world. Oops, here we go. And then I want my console log to output or to show the string. So instead of saying computer, hey, show the words hello world, I want you to just show whatever's in that string. So next, we're going to continue strings. So I'm going to actually have more than one string. So string 1 over here, I'm going to assign as meaning the word hello. The variable string 2, I'm going to assign as the word world. And then for my console log, what I want to output, what I want my computer to show, is I want it to show string 1 plus string 2. And so then you can see it says hello world all together. So next we're going to continue with strings and numbers. So var 10, I'm going to assign the word 10 representing the number 10. Then I'm going to have a string that says the word 10. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to console log on line 3, and what I'm doing is I'm saying I want to add the word 10 plus the number 10. So what I'm saying is this 10 right here is represented on line 1. So that's going to be the numerical 10. Then I want to add the string, so then it's going to say the word 10. Then you can see 10, 10. So Booleans are used in JavaScript when you want to do a true-false statement. So they're really only used for true and false. So I'm assigning my variable to be false, and what I want my output, my console log to output on my computer is false. So I'm just saying I'm assigning this variable to be false, and I want you to output or show the Boolean on my computer screen. So if-then statements are going to be pretty common. I know it says if statement, but it's going to continue. So we have if statements, if-then, we have else-if. So there's a lot of different ways to write those. So if this variable is true, so then I'm going to say if Boolean. So then I'm going to output keep saying true. And so what I'm saying is if the Boolean is true, which in line 1 I have assigned it to be true, then I want you to output, in line 3, I want you to output or show the Boolean is true. So that's what line 3 does. So now I'm going to assign that variable to be false. So if let's see. So if it's true, if the Boolean is true, that's what line 2 and 3 are saying. If it's not true, which it's not because in line 1 we've assigned that value to be false, that variable to be false, or else, this is what else I want to happen. So if that first statement is not true, if it doesn't meet the requirements for that in lines 1 and 2, then it's going to drop down to line 4. So if this first item is not accurate, if it doesn't meet the requirement, then we're going to keep moving on and see what item or what line is accurate, is meeting the requirement. So it's going to show the Boolean is false because in line 3, you only run that code or only shows it on my computer screen if it's true. If it's not true or else, then it's going to show the Boolean is false. So this is in addition to that if statement and if else. This is an else if. So I'm going to assign the word 2 to the number 2. Then, so if 2 equals 1, then I'm going to output what it shows here, 2 equals 1. But else, if that is not true, if that is not accurate, if those requirements are not met, then I'm going to output what is on line 5, 2 equals 2. Oh, I don't know what happened there. There we go. Wrong way. Make sure your brackets are facing the right direction. And if that is also not true, then we have something else that's going to happen. So way script runs is it runs vertically, so it reads it from up to down. So it's going to check line 2, going to check line 3, check line 4, and then it's going to continue checking on these else if statements until one of the ifs or the else's meet the requirements. Equals 1 or 2. So if you see, it's going to show 2 equals 2 because on line 4 it says else if 2 equals 2, which it does because on line 1 that's what I assigned my variable to be, it's going to output this. So it said in line 3 or 4, as it's reading my code, it goes to lines 2 and 3 and it sees if it meets the requirements. If it does not meet the requirements, then it goes to the next line. And because it met those requirements, that's what's going to output. And this is going to be the last one I'm going to show in this video for today. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to assign this Boolean to true. We're going to assign Boolean 2 to false. And so if Boolean 1, so this little line on your keyboard, typically it's going to be on the backslash, so you have to hit shift and then backslash, which will be this vertical line. That vertical line stands for or. So it's an or statement. So if one of those is true, if this Boolean 1 or Boolean 2, so it says if one of those is true, then I want you to output this. So that ends my video for today. I appreciate you watching. Please reach out to Codemoji if you have any questions. Thank you.